Kuroko's Basketball, known in Japan as Kuroko no Basket, is a Japanese sports manga series written and illustrated by Tadatoshi Fujimaki. Kuroko no Basket follows the journey of Saren's players as they attempt to become the best Japanese high school team by winning the Inter-High Championship. To reach their goal, they have to cross pathways with several powerful teams, some of which have one of the 5 players with godlike abilities, whom Kuroko and Taiga make a pact to defeat. I ranked 10 for its outstanding story and being a great sports anime. A continuation of the first anime series titled Clannad after story produced by the same staff as with the first series and containing the same cast of voice actors, adapts the after-story arc from the Clannad visual novel, which is a continuation of Nagisa's scenario. The story follows the main character Tomoya Okazaki, a discontent high school student whose life changes when he meets a girl 1 year older than he is, named Nagisa Furukawa. The Clannad anime series has 24 episodes, 23 of which were originally broadcast between October 2007 and March 2008. I ranked it 9th for its both seasons, both becoming hit. I loved it, and it had good ratings too. Fullmetal Alchemist is a Japanese shonen manga series written and illustrated by Hiromu Arakawa. As in a manga, the series follows the adventures of brothers Edward and Alphonse Elric, who are searching for the Philosopher's Stone so they can regain the bodies they lost in a failed attempt to bring their dead mother back to life. Fullmetal Alchemist won the TV Feature Award in the 9th Animation Kobe Awards and was one of the jury-recommended works in the 2004 Japan Media Arts Festival in the anime division. As the manga was still ongoing at the time, the anime midway through diverged from the manga. This led to it having an anime-only ending, unlike Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, which would air years later. I ranked it 8th for its story, and both seasons are interesting and imaging. As it has great story, I loved it and watched it for 5 times. Death Note is a Japanese manga series written by Tsugumi Ohba and illustrated by Takeshi Obata. The story follows Light Yagami, a high school student who discovers a supernatural notebook from a Shinigami named Riot that grants its user the ability to kill anyone whose name and face he knows. The series centers around Light's attempts to create and rule a world cleansed of evil as God using the notebook, and the efforts of a detective known as L to stop him. Death Note has been adapted into live-action films, TV dramas, video games, light novels and a musical composed by a Broadway composer. It is licensed in North America by Viz Media. I ranked it 7th for its mysterious story. It turns interesting episodes by episodes. One Punch Man is an ongoing Japanese superhero webcomic created by One, which began publication in early 2009. The series quickly went viral, surpassing 7.9 million hits in June 2012. The Japanese shortened name One Panin is a play on the long-running children's character Anpanman, One Pan being a contraction of One-Punchi, One Punch. One Punch Man tells the story of Saitama, an extremely overpowered superhero who has grown bored by the absence of challenge in his fight against evil and seeks to find a worthy opponent. I ranked it 6th for it being comedy, superheroic and interesting. Attack on Titan is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Hajime Isayama. The series began in Kodansha's Basatsu Shonen magazine on September 9, 2009. It is set in a world where humanity lives in cities surrounded by enormous walls, a defense against the Titans, gigantic humanoids that eat humans seemingly without reason. The story initially centers on Eren Yeager and his childhood friends Mikasa Ackerman and Armin Arlert, who join the military to fight the Titans after their hometown is invaded and Eren's mother is eaten, and Eren swears to avenge her. I ranked it 5th for its action and story. Sword Art Online is a Japanese light novel series written by Rikai Kawahara and illustrated by Abed. The series takes place in the near future and focuses on various virtual reality MMORPG worlds. In the year 2022, virtual reality has progressed by leaps and bounds, and a massive online role-playing game called Sword Art Online (SAO) is launched. With the aid of Nerdgear technology, players can control their avatars within the game using nothing but their own thoughts. Kazuto Kirigaya, nicknamed Kirito, is among the lucky few enthusiasts who get their hands on the first shipment of the game. He logs in to find himself, with 10,000 others, in the scenic and elaborate world of Aincrad, when full of fantastic medieval weapons and gruesome monsters. I ranked it 4th for its virtual reality world and sci-fi story. Naruto is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Masashi Kishimoto. It tells the story of Naruto Uzumaki, an adolescent ninja who searches for recognition and dreams of becoming the Hokage, the leader of his village. The story is in 2 parts, the first set in Naruto's preteen years, and the second in his teens. Naruto Shippuden is the sequel to the original Naruto anime. It corresponds to part 2 of the manga. It debuted on Japanese TV on February 15, 2007, on TV Tokyo, and concluded on March 23, 2017. It is one of the best anime I have ever watched. I ranked it 3rd for its story and all the funny moments, actions, and mysteries too. I love it. One Piece is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Eiichiro Oda. It has been serialized in Shueisha's weekly Shonen Jump magazine since July 22, 1997, and has been collected in 87 tankobon volumes totaling 879 chapters. The story follows the adventures of Monkey D. Luffy, a boy whose body gained the properties of rubber after unintentionally eating a devil fruit. With his crew of pirates, named the Straw Hat Pirates, Luffy explores the Grand Line in search of the world's ultimate treasure known as One Piece, in order to become the next Pirate King. I ranked it 2nd for its story. It is one of the best anime I have ever watched. All the funny moments, happiness it gave is all amazing. I love it. My Hero Academia is a comedy-adventure manga series written and illustrated by Kame Horikoshi. The story follows Izuku Midoriya, a boy born without superpowers in a world where they are the norm, but who still dreams of becoming a superhero himself, and is scouted by the world's greatest hero who shares his powers with Izuku after recognizing his value and enrolls him in a high school for heroes in training. It became very popular within the short time of its publishment. I ranked it 1st for its story of a boy trying to be a superhero.